Hey, what's up guys? This is Tyler. Just wanted to put out a video because I have a lot of friends out there that are banking with places like Wells Fargo and Citi and Chase and all these brick and mortar places. And I realize that these guys are not actually getting the most that they can out of the money that they have in their savings accounts. This is a video just to kind of go over a bank that I really like. I'm not getting paid by them, or I'm not, in any way endorsed by them. And I'm not, this is not like financial advice or anything like that. It's not investment advice. I will say that as a friend, I would recommend 100% checking out a bank called Ally.com. It's really a virtual bank. It's kind of like another bank that's similar to this is Capital 360, Capital One's bank online. It used to be Orange.com or OrangeInc.com. But anyways, the thing that's kind of unique about these banks is that they are, these new ones, this Ally.com or this Capital 360, is that there's no actual physical location for these banks. So for example, there's no like brick and mortar. You can't walk in and say, hey, there's something wrong with my bank account. It's not like that. What it does offer in exchange of not having to, have this brick and mortar is an extremely high yield compared to any other bank. Like you literally, if you go to Wells Fargo or Bank of America or Chase or Citibank and you deposit money in your savings account, you basically get zero money back. You get nothing, absolutely nothing every single year that you have your money there. In fact, it's the opposite. A lot of these banks charge you money to have and hold your money, which is weird. If you think about it, you're essentially lending or giving money to somebody and they can just take that and they charge you to take that. But it should be the other way around. They should be paying you to actually hold your money. And so, Ally.com, this is a super cool bank and there's no physical location, but they do have over 43,000 ATM machines all around the country, which is super beneficial, and it charges you absolutely no fees. So if you take like a debit card and you go to one of these 43,000 ATM, it costs you absolutely nothing to withdraw money. Now, I was talking about yield, and the reason why I like Ally, if you have any money in a savings account, I personally think that you should take that money and put it into Ally.com. And the reason is you actually get 1.8% annual yield on the money that you basically give to them to hold for you. That's pretty awesome. That's actually pretty amazing. In fact, I did a little calculation. There's actually right now, if you were to take all the savings accounts all around the world, now this is very theoretical because this would never happen, but if you were to take all the savings accounts all around the world, that equates to $9 trillion, okay? That's a lot of money. So if you were to take $9 trillion, right, and you were to put it into Ally, which, theoretically would never actually happen, but if, let's just say you were to get a 1.8% yield, well, that's $162 billion every single year that you would get back if you had $9 trillion. Now, obviously, we don't have $9 trillion. And a lot of people, whenever I tell people about Ally, because I recommend it to all of my friends, but whenever I tell somebody about Ally, sometimes they say, well, I don't have any money on. I don't, I have $100 or $200. Well, shit, free money is free money. Why not make money with the $100 that you put into the savings account instead of having to pay somebody money to have a savings account? Yeah. Now, a lot of people wonder, they're afraid that maybe the bank will go out of business or something like that. That is not the case. Every single account is FDIC insured, which basically just means if for some reason things went to hell and the bank went out of business and everybody lost you couldn't lose your money. The government will actually insure it up to $250,000 per account. So that's cool. It's not a tiny little bank. There's actually over 1 million users, a million, savers or bankers that actually bank with Ally Bank. So it isn't some small little company, and they've been rated the top online bank for like 3 years in a row or something like that. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knew, every one of my friends knew, and all of you guys out there, I want you to know that if you do have any kind of cash that's just laying around, now obviously if it's in a stock market or if it's in in a rental property or something like that, obviously, keep that, do that thing. If you have any cash that's just sitting around that you just kind of hold for like emergencies or whatever, you're supposed to have some money set aside for emergencies, I 100% recommend putting that money into Ally. And so I will try to find like a link. I'll put a link down below. It's completely free to open up. There's no minimum required balance. I think I have like 6 different accounts. One of them is like a tax account and it has like 13 cents in it, so you can have as many accounts or as little accounts as you want. They also have a checking account. The interest rate on that is 0.1%, which sounds like nothing, but it's a boatload when you compare it to other checking accounts. Anyhow, this is just a quick little thing on Ally. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. I think you will like it. It's super amazing, and every single dollar counts. So there you go. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and we will talk soon.